Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I hope you guys will be able to jump on tonight. Sorry that I'm late. We had to pick up Joe from one of his buddies. He had a play date and they went to Fun City. And then we just got him a little bit later than what I had liked to. But here we are. We are ready to rock and roll. Just kind of getting some of my thoughts together here and gathering some things and going to go write down my list of things to come and what we have going on. I hope everyone is having an amazing start to the new year. Hope you guys had a very merry Christmas. And again, we're looking forward to starting this year off amazing and having some great wins and great victories throughout our program for everyone involved. Okay, I'm just going to dim my light here a little bit because my glasses gives me a pretty decent glare. All right. So if you're on, guys, again in the stream, it gives you the opportunity to be able to comment. So I can't post in the comments, but you guys can, and I can respond to you. So if you want to let me know who's here, that would be great. If that is not working, I have to figure out how to get you guys to be able to comment because I cannot see it on the actual Facebook page in the Facebook comments, I don't believe. Let me see here. I see we do have a couple people that just jumped on. So hello, and thank you for joining us. In the Facebook comments, I don't believe that. Let me see here. I see we do have a couple people that just jumped on. So, in the Facebook comments, I don't believe that. Let me see here. I see we do have a couple people that just jumped on. So, in the Facebook comments, I don't believe that. Let me see here. All right, so again, guys, it's pretty simple. I think I just typed myself in here that I can see, and it kind of tells me who's in the room with us. But today, guys, just want to go over quite a few things that we got going on. We have 2024, kind of what to expect in the first part of this month here, guys. Excuse me, in the start of the year. Some scheduled things that we're going to be doing for the schedule starting January 15th. We're going to change up the schedule a little bit. Very excited about that. We got a lot of opportunities, a lot of changes going to really help our program grow and the kids in our program grow. We also, hey, Travis, how you doing? We are also going to be opening up our summer camp in January, starting to open up for that. We have a Parents Night Out that's scheduled for coming up in January as well, so I'll share that with you guys as well. We just got a lot of stuff happening coming in the new year, and I'm just excited to start going into our 15th year. So we just finished December, would have been 14 years that we had been open, or that we started being open. So now we are going into our 15th year of our program, which is really, really exciting. And I thank you all for being a part of this journey with us. So, hello, Facebook user. I don't know who that is. If you can put your name in it, that'd be great. Hello, Courtney. How are you? Someone put hi, Renchi. I can't see your name, so all I can see is like the comments as they come in. So if you want to just kind of put your name with it so I know who we're chatting with. And again, I thank you guys for jumping on with us. All right, so let me just kind of go through my notes real quick as to how I want to proceed here and how we're going to move forward with everything. So first, I want to start with, again, I hope everyone had a great New Year. Hope you all had a great Christmas together. Hope you had a great break. I don't know if you guys seen some of the pictures I put up in the group before we jumped on here. The renovations of our main campus is coming along really, really well. Super excited for that. We got new flooring put in all the way throughout. Got some finished touches that we got to do tomorrow and kind of some more throughout this week, just to find the finer things to make it, really sharp and punch out the way we want to. And then we're going to get to the bathrooms. We won't be able to do the bathrooms probably this week, but within the next couple of weeks, we're going to try to do the bathrooms again too. Just reflooring that, just making it look a little more updated and just changing, getting rid of that the carpet look that we had before. So I'm really excited about it, guys. You guys are going to love it. We are going to have some protocols as far as the flooring and things like that. As you guys know, we live in a winter-based area, so we want to try to limit a lot of the snow and just the debris and things coming in from the outside. So we are going to have a certain point that everyone that comes into the facility will have to remove their shoes, so we kind of stay up on the cleaning and the upkeeping of the actual floor. So when you guys all come in, this is parents, guests, everyone, you guys start coming in, there's going to be a point where we're going to have, no shoes beyond this point. And that gives us the opportunity to be able to keep the floor clean for kids when they got to walk with no shoes on, things like that. It really helps us manage everything, get everything the way we need it to get to keep it, pristine the way it's going to look. It looks really, really great, guys. It looks awesome. I'm really, really excited about this. I've been wanting to do this for a while. We were finally in a position that we could do it this year. So I'm excited for that. And then I'm also excited for what we're going to be adding down the road. So again, guys, we just keep growing. We thank you guys for being a part of our program and making that possible. And like I said, we just want to keep moving in a proper direction of growth and making our program the best program we possibly can. So we're really excited about that, guys. So when you guys come in tomorrow, you're going to see the new flooring down. Like when I say it looks amazing, it really looks awesome. So, and that's from Rockweller's General Construction. He comes in and does a lot of the stuff for us around the facility, guys, but he laid a floor down in our Liverpool campus and did it for us this time as well. So he did a great job at that. So we thank him for that and thank the families for giving us the opportunity to do that. So now let's get into some of the other things that we have coming up. So I really want to jump into the schedule. We're going to be adjusting the schedule quite a bit. We have a lot of programs and kids changing belt ranks and programs and shifting. So with that being said, I just wanted to kind of go a little more in detail as to what that is, what to expect, and what you should look forward to as families. So let me just kind of pull a little banner up here. New classes and schedules. All right, let me see if this shows. Bam, new classes and schedule. So pretty much in every single one of our programs. So our early skills, our 3 and 4 year olds, we got some of those guys moving up to the basic skills, which is our 5 and 6 year olds, but we do have some 4 year olds in there. Then we have some of our 5 and 6 year old program members who have either aged out, being that they're 7, or they've been in the program long enough to the point where we feel they can kind of move into that next program, which is our core skills. So we have kids going from our 3 and 4 year old program to our 5 and 6 year old program. Then we have kids going from our 5 and 6 year old program to our 7 and older program. And then we have kids going from our 7 and older program, that core skills class, to our extreme skills class. So we got a lot of movement happening. And then on top of that, the kids are in our extreme skills class. Those that are now green belt with a black stripe, you are now moving to the elite level program. So now you are on your final descension to your first level black belt, your elite level black belts, and continuing on to your full black belt. So we got a lot of movement happening, and I just wanted to kind of break everything down for everyone that's going to be making these moves, so you kind of know what to expect when you come to these classes, what it means, what's happening. But the first thing I want to get into is let's look at the schedule. Okay, so I'm going to go through the schedule with you guys real quick. Again, this is how we're moving the schedule, and I kind of have to do this because of the movement that we're making, and we have to have some separation, which is exciting because now we have a good core enough kids that we can really kind of expand some of what we're teaching and how we're teaching. So this is going to take place. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on, I don't know if I didn't share the screen yet. I'm just talking, and you guys don't know what I'm looking at. Where is my share screen? Is it this one? Nope. Sorry, guys. You would think I've done this before. Is it this one? Slide, share screen. Okay. Share screen. What screen do I want to share? I want to share this one. Copy the schedule. All right, so here we go. So this is a copy of our new schedule, guys. I know we kind of, had a schedule that happened in September, but as I said, we are kind of adjusting a lot, and we're trying to, prepare for the growth and the expansion of our program. I'm actually really, really excited about this. I am excited because I will kind of be back on the mat a little bit more in the past than in the past. I would say a year and a half or so, getting myself back in the swing of things with everybody and just kind of really making the adjustments that we have to make the program be as efficient and as amazing as I know it can be. So what we're going to do is we're going to be adding some classes. So a couple things I want to talk about. First is we're going to be starting a white belt class. So white belt class is going to be for all of our 7 to 10 year olds. What we found is that sometimes when we have our new guys come into the regular program, that regular program is already kind of in the swing of things, right? So we're already kind of moving into the direction of what we're doing in the class and how the class is working. So we are going to start having this white belt class. The white belt class, again, is going to be pretty important because it is going to help us kind of identify, help the kids in the program really have the opportunity to grow. So when they come up into their core skill class, right, because that 7 to 10 year olds like our core skill class levels, when they come into that class, it's not like all new for them. They're not coming to this big group of kids that have already been trained and already been kind of doing the stuff. They now have the opportunity to kind of learn at their own pace, but eventually graduate into this next class. So that white belt class, really, it's only going to be a 6-week course or 6-week class for the kids. And after they finish the 6 weeks, they'll get a good, nice little foundation, and then they'll transition right into the regular core skill group. And again, it kind of is going to help kind of that transition of how the program works and what we're trying to do with the program. So that is what we're looking to do as far as that goes. Now, let me see how I get back to the bigger screen for myself so I can see what you guys see. There we go. All right. So then what we're going to be adding is we're going to be going back to 45-minute classes for our core skills, our extreme skills. And as you can see on the bottom here, this is something that we are going to be separating on Mondays and Tuesdays. On Mondays and Tuesdays, we're going to be separating the core skill, the elite skill and extreme skill. So technically, the class is supposed to be separated right now, and it is to a certain degree, but it's really not, right? So now that we have so many of our green belts with a black stripe that are green belts that have moved to green belt with a black stripe, as well as all of our black belts and then our new brown belts, we're going to have a good group of kids that's anywhere between 15 to 20 kids that we need to create this separate class group for them. So I'm going to commit myself to stay later to make sure I'm able to give you guys the very best that I possibly can as a coach and as your instructor. So on Mondays and Tuesday nights, we're going to actually have this class, and this class is going to be at 7:30. It's going to go 7:30 to 8:15. Now, before you tell me, oh my God, that's too late, parents, this is the only opportunity, the space that I have to really help your child be able to get the most out of our program. So it's only these 2 days that's going to be a little bit later. You could pick on Monday, you could pick Tuesday. You don't have to come both days. And then our Wednesday and Thursday class time is still the same as far as the sparring goes. So the sparring is still the same for the groups. Just that 1 day a week, you're going to have to come in a little bit later. And again, it's going to be the greatest benefit for all the kids in that program, because now we can actually do a full separation of the extreme skills as well as the elite skills. So as you can see, our core skills class, they're no longer be 40 minutes. We are going to go 45. Our extreme skill class will no longer be 40 minutes. We're going to go up to 45. And then the elite skill, same thing. We're not going to go just 40 minutes. We're going to go up to 45. And here's what's happening is that I'm finding myself that when I'm teaching, sometimes I'm running over about 4 or 5 minutes, right? So I'm running over a little bit of time. So my goal is to not feel pressured to have to start that next class. Now, obviously, we have to do a better job of making sure we end at 45 and not 47 or 48. But I always feel like I just need another few minutes just to close everything out for what we're trying to cover in class. So we are pushing back the class to being 45 minutes. It used to be that way a while back, and now we're kind of getting back to that with the program. So again, just some of the changes. We are adding white belt classes. So you can see we have a white belt class on Monday, Wednesday at 5:30. Then we're also going to do a Tuesday at 6, a white belt class Tuesday at 6. And then our next white belt class will be on Friday at 5:45 to 6:15. That is what we're looking at right now. We got to see how the schedule works out, but I think that's going to work for us as far as that class goes. And then, excuse me. And then if we look in here, again, on Wednesday, it's kind of same thing. We have the core skills, extreme skills, and elite skills. And then on Thursday, we have everything. And then we have a black belt class. So a black belt class is going to be all of my elite level black belts and adult level black belts. So on this class, you can do your Thursday class at this time and then come in and do this class with us. Now, this class is going to be a little different than what that class is, the elite skills class, because this class is going to actually have our senior black belts as well. So like our coach Emily's, our coach Kai's, our coach Emma's, our coach Madison's, our coach Scotty's. This is their actual class. Coach Cote, these are their actual black belt class. Well, I'm going to bring some of my elite level people in and allow you guys to come to this class as well. So I'm probably going to do this being brown belt with the black stripe and higher, because you're going to be on the descent for earning your black belt this year. So this class, it says all black belts. It's going to be black belt with the brown stripe and higher. So our highest level elite black belt, and then all of our other adult level black belts. So that's what I'm trying to do, guys. We were doing this once before, kind of got out of the routine of it. So I want to get back into it because I feel it's important that we give you guys another level of training. So when you look at our program, parents and families, everything is kind of progressing to the next level, right? So we start with our basic skills, our early skills. Actually, they're on Saturday mornings. So our early skills on Saturday mornings. Then we go to our basic skills, which is our 5 and 6 year olds. We have a white belt class. Then we go to our core skills. So the core skill, extreme skill, elite skill, and black belts are our 4 primary programs. The basic skills, the extreme skills, the base skills and extreme skills are all like kind of fundamental. So that's like our preschool and our kindergarten ages. But once we get into that core skill and that extreme skill and that elite skill, that's all of our higher level of education, right? So that's like our second and third graders, first graders, second, third grade, fourth grade, and then extreme skills usually like fifth grade and higher, depending on the age that they are in a program. When you think of it, that's how it works out. Right? Then your elite skills is kind of going into like your high school, middle school, high school ages. Then obviously your black belt, your full level black belt is your highest level. That's more of your seniors and your college and that level of training. So that's how the progression of martial arts is. For anybody that's kind of wondering how it all kind of falls in place and how it all works, that's the progression of martial arts and how it all goes. So it doesn't really stop, right? You kind of just train and train and train. It doesn't stop until you stop. And again, as long as you're committed to your training and wanting to be the best version of yourselves, I don't see anyone not being able to get through these cycles and these training processes. So let's talk about our core skill group that is moving. Let's talk about our basic skills group that are moving to our core skill. So our basic skills group, you guys move to core skill. Again, the core skill program is just a different level of what our basic skill is, right? It's a little bit more advanced level, a little more detail of what we do in the class. The expectation is a little bit higher as to what we're expecting. The expectation is higher as to what we're expecting from you. And it just changes the trajectory of how the training goes, right? So we always find that when kids go from a basic skills class, again, as I said, that's like a kindergarten, first grade, maybe first year, first grade type of program. It's a big difference when you go from kindergarten, first grade to second grade or to third grade, right? So that is the difference in the core skill program and how it actually works in the progression and what the expectations are. So when the kids that are moving up, they're going to be prepared because some of the fundamentals are the same and the core skill is a fundamental program. It's just a higher level of what a fundamental program is. So again, for the parents who are in this class or in this program, you kind of going to see that progression as they're going. I'm sorry, I can't see the comments right now. So if you are commenting, just give me 1 second. I'll get through some more stuff I want to share and I'll go back and answer the questions in the comments. So just stick with me here. I just got a couple more things I want to go through as far as the schedule goes. And then the core skill group, when you guys graduate the core skill group, that is usually our purple belt. So you are an orange belt with a black stripe. You graduate to your purple belt. That purple belt, now you become to the extreme skill. And just as I said, the extreme skills is a different level program, right? The training is different. The mindset is different. How we approach the training is just different. It's a different level. But again, you already have built your foundation and the kids have already built their foundation. So when they get to that core skill class, it definitely helps them kind of be prepared to be in that class, right? That's what we're doing. We're preparing you for your next level. So it's not like we're having you in core skill class and you're just kind of doing core skill stuff and that's all you're going to do. We're literally preparing and building your foundation. So when you get to that next level, it's going to be easier for us to teach you even more advanced stuff than what you've learned before. And then when you go from the extreme skill, you now go to the elite. The elite, again, is our highest level program, our higher level program. And that program is for all of our green with the black stripes and higher, right? So green with black stripes all the way up to black belt are training in one group, one class together. That's considered our advanced and our elite level group. So that's the difference in the program. So you kind of have an understanding of what you're looking at when you see our schedule and when you see and understand the classes and what the programs mean. So one thing about the extreme class, and this is a very common question that we get, in the extreme class, the students are allowed to start sparring. And I will always say this, obviously I'm a business person, we're in business, and sparring gear is the question that they ask, do we have to buy sparring gear? And I always tell parents, I would not recommend you buy sparring gear if you plan on allowing your child to quit anytime soon, right? The program itself is the next level program, right? So it's going to be more intense. The expectation is going to be higher. The demand of what they're going to learn is going to be more. And then when you add the sparring aspect to it, it changes dynamics of what it is that we're doing, right? It's a different type of thing. So I always tell parents, when they come to the extreme class, don't worry about sparring gear first. Let the kids get comfortable with being in the class and in the program a little bit, understanding what we're doing, how we're doing, things like that. And then, we have the conversation of getting them sparring gear. Now, the sparring gear package is pretty simple. We have a one-time payment of $247, or we have a payment where you can do 3 payments, and it's like $97 every 3 weeks or every 4 weeks, something like that. So however you want to set up, we get you set up. We make it super easy for you guys. But again, it's not something that they're going to need right away. But down the road, you're definitely going to want to get them into that sparring gear because that's the next part of their training, right? So we do all the different training that we do, a lot of pad work, a lot of training, ear shadow box, things like that. But when you actually do some of the sparring, drills and things like that. Now it changes the concept because now you have actually punches and kicks and things coming at you. You got to respond and react in different ways. So that is how the core skill class is going to go. So again, like I said, I know we got quite a few of our guys moving up. Some of our guys are a little nervous, and it's okay that they're nervous, right? It's just part of their growth, right? So they had to start school, right? And they had to go from school, and they had to go to kindergarten, they had a pre-K, then they had to go to kindergarten, then they had to go to first grade, they had to go to second grade, and every year they have to level up. There is something that makes them a little nervous. That's fine. That's okay. That's part of the process, and that's part of their journey of growth, right? We as adults and parents, we go through it even now as adults, doing new things and trying something new and not sure. So, obviously our kids are going to go through it, but our goal is, and our responsibility is to help them through this process, as well as we work together to help them through the process. There hasn't been one child that I felt that has moved to a program that I didn't feel they were ready for, that they were fit for. And with that being said, I need you as parents to really trust my judgment and what I see. Again, some of you may know, some of you don't know. I've been teaching since 1992. So I've been doing martial arts since 83, and I've been an instructor since 92. So I have been doing this for a very, very long time. So I understand progression. I understand what kids are. I understand when the moments they need something that's going to push them more. And also understand when there's moments that maybe we got to pull back a little bit for them too. So with that being said, we are in this together. There is no one here to push a child or push a child into a space, or push an adult either into a space that they're not going to be comfortable and be able to excel in. So again, just trying to give you guys an overview of what's happening. I'm going to have these out for you guys really soon. I should have them out this week, as far as you can pick them up from the front desk. I'll email them out to everybody. One thing I do want to talk about, another thing that we're starting. So again, just kind of recapping, we're going to have white belt classes. This is for all of our 7 to 10-year-olds. They're going to do like a 6-week program in that class, and they're going to go into our core skills class, which is going to be great. Then we're going to have all of our core skills, extreme skills, elite skills. All those classes will be 45 minutes. On Monday and Tuesday, we'll have a later class for the elite group. That's my high green, which is green with a black stripe and above. We will also have a black belt class on Thursdays. That Thursday class is going to be for my black belts with a brown stripe and above, right? So that's my higher black belts and my higher elite level black belts, because you guys are now prepping for that next level black belt for yourself. So that's going to be on Thursday nights. And then your regular sparring class is pretty much the same, 6:45 on Wednesday and Thursday. Again, I just have it separated, but they're going to be in the same class time together. But they'll, the elite group stay with the elite group, the extreme group stay with the extreme group for the sparring drills. The sparring drills are pretty much the same. The sparring concepts we do are all pretty much the same for everybody. So I'm not too concerned about that. It's just the Monday and Tuesday. This is where we're covering more of the curriculum that they're going to be covering for their, some of the ranking and things like that. So just make sure we get them on a Monday or Tuesday and a Wednesday or Thursday. You can mix up however you want. Then on Friday, let's go back to the basic skills. So we have basic skills. It's going to be Tuesday, Thursday, 5:30 still, but we're also now going to add a Saturday morning basic skills as another option for our basic skills group. So I know that, we only have the 2 days a week, and sometimes it can be hard if you can't make one of these 2 days and not having an actual makeup day. So we're going to actually have a day. It's on Saturday. We're going to have a class. So you can do Tuesday, Thursday. You can do Thursday, Saturday. You can do Tuesday, Saturday, however you want to work it out. That's perfectly fine. Still get you 2 classes in per week. And then we have our early skills, which will be at 10:30 on that Saturday as well. Here's something I'm really excited about. This is our Storm Team training. So I'm going to share my screen for that one. Stop the share here. So I'm going to share my screen for that one, guys. Because our Storm Team training is actually something new that I'm going to be starting, and I'm very excited about it. Now, as I said, thinking about, we have a lot of our young guys that are eager to come in and actually help, assist, be a part of. So I have a plethora of things that we have as far as our programs and stuff goes that I have to help us, obviously, create programming and opportunities for kids to be able to excel and reach some of the goals they want to reach. So our Storm Team program, we're going to be starting this. Again, I'm looking to start this on the 15th, the week of the 15th. This program is going to be a limited program to start, and I'm not going to charge extra for this program, but it is a detailed programming of how we're going to be training our Storm Team. What is Storm Team? Storm Team is a special team of role models, right? And that is who they are, a special team of role models. And what they're going to be doing is they're going to be our team that's going to help, hold pads, help get the kids lined up, help prep the kids before they come out for class. Check belts, make sure belts are tied. As I said, holding bags, being line leaders, demonstrating for us. So these are the kids that's going to come out and that's like really invested in what they're doing as far as their martial arts training goes, and really locked into wanting to not just better themselves as a martial artist, but also be able to give back to the kids in the program. So in this program, it's going to be on Friday nights. It's about a 42-week program. In this program, you're going to find that we are going to be covering stuff that is actually pretty awesome. Let me see if I can find the screen here again. So they're going to be learning lessons on communication. There'll be lessons on delegation. There'll be lessons on confidence, like how to be confident in front of someone, how to communicate. Improvisation, they're going to learn how to improvise in certain situations. They're going to have knowledge of the skills that they're doing and how to help a child get better within how they're doing the skills. Then they're going to learn the creativity. They're going to learn inspiration. So, when I look at let me see if I can get out of this right quick. When I look at the way the system is set up, and this is the whole system that I have in place that we're going to use. So, their first class, they'll work on attentiveness, authority versus influence. Like, what is the difference between being someone of authority and a person that influence? Like, these are things that our young guys are going to be learning and have the ability to not just better themselves as a person, but it's also going to help them better help grow our young martial artists and our team that are our young kids that are coming up through the program. So they won't be a actual lead instructor or a lead coach. Their role will be more of like an assistant to what we're doing on the mat, which I think is phenomenal. I think it's great, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. So the thing is, I'm gonna send out a survey and an opportunity. I'm only going to start with probably less than 10, because I really want to see how it works. Again, this program will be usually as an additional fee for the training, because the kids are actually learning new skills to help better themselves in the world. But the first round I'm going to do for everyone is I'm going to do it kind of free. I'm actually going to do it free of charge, because I really want to master this opportunity to help young martial artists become better young martial artists and help influence the next generation of martial artists. So this program, I'm going to open it up when I send the information out. It's going to primarily be for anyone that is a blue belt all the way up to black belt, right? Blue belt all the way up to black belt. So if we have an 8-year-old blue belt that is a rock star and they want to come on the mat and help our 5- and 6-year-old class and how to hold pads and how to be a leader and the core skill class, they can only help a class that is below their program or their level. They can't really help in their actual class. It has to be a program that's below their level. But this is green belt, this is brown belt, this is anybody of that level that I think is going to really help. It's going to really help the program really grow, as well as our kids and your children really have the opportunity to really, have the impact. If you feel that, myself and Coach Kai and Madison and Coach Emma and Coach Scotty and Coach Emily, if you appreciate, some of the things that we're able to do with the kids, we're like adults doing this, and we're older doing this, right? Could you imagine having, again, you guys see my buddy Breslin, right? Breslin is an elite level black belt. He just got his black belt yellow stripe. He loves coming out on the mat and demonstrating and holding bags and, watching kids kick the bag and punch the bags. And, we bring some of our other guys out that are kind of coming and helping. And I could just see how much they really enjoy that process. So what if I was able to, and we create this program that helps train them to be even better than what they already are, right? So I'm really excited about this. This, again, it's going to be on Friday nights. I'm going to run it. And again, so this is me kind of sacrificing my Friday with my family so I could be there with you guys to kind of help this grow, because I really want to see it become something amazing for the kids in our program as well as for our program itself. So we're going to do it on Fridays. I'm going to send out an opportunity for anybody that wants to join. Again, this first round is not going to have any charge to it, because I really want to master it myself, so I can master helping train young future martial arts instructors or future leaders or future coaches in whatever it is they want to do. I would love for your child, from the training that we do in this program, to be wanting to go be their class president, or wanting to go and be the leader of their chess club, or wanting to go and be the leader. And it's all going to come from this ability to communicate and learn all those steps that we talked about as to how to be a good leader. But it starts at a young age. So I'm really excited about this, guys. I think it's going to be something that's going to be amazing for us and for our program, for the kids that have the opportunity. Again, it's going to be a little bit of space, and I'm going to really limit it. So when I send this stuff out, I'm going to say, this is what I have available. This is how many people I have. First so-and-so to respond and take on the opportunity. This is what we're going to set up. Okay, that's how I'm going to do that, guys. So again, thank you for listening. And I know I'm going kind of long here, guys. It's just so much. I get so excited when I see you guys and just be able to share just what we got going on, because we have the ability to do some amazing things. And I'm thankful for you all to give us that opportunity. All right, so we covered the schedule, which was important. Okay, summer camp. Man, listen, in December, we already have parents asking us about when we're going to open up summer camp for 2024 summer camp. I want to tell you guys, we will be opening it up in January. Coach Bridge and I got to sit down and kind of go over some improvements from what we saw last year, how we want to change it for this year, and just some other things that we want to kind of have in place coming into this year's summer camp. But I thank you all for being so. I thank you all for, hey guys, how you doing? Hey Emily, I hope you guys have a great New Year there as well. And a Merry Christmas to you. I hope that you all are looking forward to this amazing, because this past summer was outstanding. We had 3 campuses going. I think total between all the families that we had over 300 families, 300 kids that came through the program between all the locations. So it was really awesome. So, and right now, and we did sell out of our Camillus campus, and we sold out of our Liverpool campus. So it was actually pretty cool, because now we're looking at, people already kind of heard about our program. They want to make sure they get on the list. So for all those that are looking for summer camp, guys, it's going to be coming out really soon. Congratulations to everyone that bought their Black Friday. You got yourselves locked in. You're good to go. And then just again, as we see the stuff coming out, guys, it's probably come out in the next couple of weeks. Just kind of be aware of it and watch your emails. And guys, listen, parents, I know we send out a lot of emails. I understand, but that's part of our form of communication, right? So for those that miss stuff or that miss the opportunity of what we have going on, it's probably because you missed the email. So we want to make sure that you guys don't unsubscribe. I know we send a lot of stuff. We're not Best Buy though. We're not, I got some people there in my email thing that send stuff all the time. I try to be conscious of that. But we do have to communicate with you guys what's going on in our program, what's happening, so no one misses anything. All right, so that's going to be coming out soon, guys. Summer camp's going to be happening soon. On January 19th, I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited. We are going to be having our Parents' Night Out. And this Parents' Night Out is probably our most attended Parents' Night Out. I think the last time we had this, we had about 80 people participate in this Parents' Night Out. Let me click this for you. Boom. Parents' Night Out, Saber Wars, Parents' Night Out, guys. This is always a fun one. It's kind of like a Star Wars theme, Parents' Night Out. It's going to be on the 19th. It's going to be from 6 to 8. Just like our usual thing, we provide pizza, a little pizza snack, a little fruit snack for the kids and everything, and then we get them right into our stuff. This one, they are going to get a lightsaber. It does come with the actual, it does come actually with the price of the program. So they're going to get a lightsaber. Now, some kids may have their own lightsaber, but because of the stuff that we do, I have to have all the lightsabers. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be sharing. Did I share that? I didn't even share that. I didn't share that with you guys. My apologies. Hold on, let me try this again. I was looking at it. It looked fine to me. All right, let me try that again. All right, cool. Here it is. All right, so we have our Saber Wars here, guys. This is our Parents' Night Out Saber Wars. It's going to be January 19th from 6 to 8:30 p.m. Again, just like all of our Parents' Night Out, they're always a great hit. But I can say that this one, we usually, I think the last time we did is we had about 80 kids participate. It was crazy. When I say crazy, I mean good crazy, because obviously you guys know we are the master of controlled chaos. So the kids had a great time. And as I was just saying, that the lightsabers, some kids may have their own lightsabers, but they have to use the ones that we provide for them, only because the ones that we provide, they kind of, for the stuff we have to do, they kind of match, right? So if I have one that may be too heavy and one that's not as heavy, it can cause a damage to somebody else's lightsaber. So the lightsabers come with the program and with the pricing of it. So when you guys register for that, you want to make sure that you just you don't have to get anything. We'll take care of the lightsabers for everyone. So that is coming up. I'm trying to think of what else we have for January. We have our Martin Luther King Day camp. We're looking at that right now. So just giving everyone's a heads up. So we're in a different position than what we have been in the past. In the past, we've had some of our students, some of our coaches who were not in school that were able to work with us and able to cover some of the hours that we had for camps and things like that. Well, now a lot of our coaches are actually in school. Coach Kai is going back to school to get his teaching degree. Coach Jay doesn't her teaching degree as well. And we have a couple coaches that have either moved or kind of moved on to actual doing full school, the full time. So our ability to be able to staff with some of our events is a little bit more, our day camps and things like that is a little bit more challenging than what it has been in the past. So we are planning on doing a MLK Day, fun day camp for the kids. So please just kind of be on the lookout for that when that comes out. Coach Bridge and I, as I said, when we get in this week, we'll be able to sit down and kind of go over a lot of things that we need to kind of iron out to make sure we'll be able to pull off. But as of right now, we are looking to have an MLK Day camp on the 14th, I believe, of January, 14th or 15th, 14th or 15th January, one of those days. Just be on the lookout for that, parents. So you know, for those that need that camp, we'll have that available to you guys. So other things we got coming up, you guys. Again, we got summer camp starting. We have spring break camp coming, midwinter break camp. We're gonna have our Easter egg hunt once again, which is always a phenomenal event for everybody. And then we're just really excited. We're really excited. I'm super excited about this schedule, and just kind of what we're gonna be able to do with the kids and with the program as we're moving forward. Again, just making adjustments, parents, seeing what it is that we got going on. And then we make those adjustments for everybody as we move forward. And I think that's about it. I believe I covered just about everything. I'm super excited for how the school itself has come together. When you guys come in this week, you're gonna really enjoy and really appreciate just kind of like what it looks like now. You know, we've had that carpet since we moved in there, and I'm excited that we are able to now move to a place where we can actually afford to be able to, you know, replace the floor and get the flooring done. And it's, like I said, it's going to just make it look really, really good. But again, we are going to have, because of just our weather that we have, the debris and just the snow and salt and all that type of stuff, we are going to have like a kind of a barrier where we're going to have no shoes beyond this point. That goes for guests, that goes for parents, that goes for kids. If you're coming in to watch, if you're coming in to be a part of the class, you are gonna have to take your shoes off to kind of go back into space, just so we don't have, you know, salt, snow, all that type of stuff being tracked through the new school, the new space. That's pretty much it. Some of you guys have asked about my Achilles and how that's going. I did have surgery last Wednesday. The surgery went well. I go tomorrow for my follow-up just to get an idea where I'm at as far as my recovery goes. But I'm going to be honest with everybody. My first time I did it, for those that are with us the first time, the first time, it was a very difficult time for me, mentally and physically, obviously. This time I'm really excited because I'm able to go to it with a different approach, right? I know what to expect, number one. Number two, I'm not going to allow it to defeat me and bring me down. I know that, you know, we are going to be back stronger and we're going to keep growing and keep pushing our program to the next level. Where the last time it happened, I wasn't too confident in that. And again, this is, as we talk about as parents, even myself, being, I believe, the great motivator and a great encourager and a great person that's trying to always get you guys to become your best. There's things that I'm continue to grow and get better at myself as well. So again, this is something that we're all doing together. And I think it's really exciting. I'm super excited for you all to continue to be on this journey with us. So I think that's it, guys. It's almost 40 minutes. I did not plan on being on this long, but, you know, we just got a lot of stuff. And, you know, I love sharing and chatting with you guys. If you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to shoot us a text, shoot us an email. I will get the new schedules out to you. They're going to start on the 15th. So that means they do not start tomorrow. They do not start next week. They start on the 15th. It gives you a couple weeks to kind of look it over, you know, make your plans as far as what has to happen, especially for my elite guys, because you guys are going to be a little bit later than normal. And just really look it over and make sure you guys lock in as to what's going to be happening. But I almost got a little choked up here, but I'm so excited for what this year is going to be for all of us. And I thank you all for being a part of this with us and to be a part of my team and everyone that's really helping put this together and make this the best that we possibly can. So I appreciate you all. Have a great rest of your day. And I look forward to seeing you guys this week. Have a good night. Happy New Year. And let's do this. Bye now.